G'day, everybody. Hey, I've just finished reading Bobby this book. It's called Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. It's all about a boy who takes a trip down the Mississippi River on a homemade raft. I think Bobby really enjoyed it. What was that? Hey, Bob, what you doing?
I'm trying to build a raft to go on a river trip, Constable Bryan, like on Huckleberry Fun. But it's not working out so well. I think I need more nails. And a river would probably come in handy.
Probably. But you know, Bob, if you want to go on that river trip, then we can.
Really?
Yep, absolutely.
Can I wear my straw hat?
You bet, buddy. Come on, let's go.
Oh. Kayak to the Bryan! Kayak! Let's go! Let's go!
Hang on, Bob. Haven't you forgotten something?
Oh, wait, don't tell me, I'll guess. Oh no! We haven't practiced our sea sanchez yet. Row, you boat!
No,
Turn down the street!
Probably that's not it, mate.
I know. You haven't put on your sunscreen yet.
Spot on, Bob. When you're out in a kayak like this, it's got no shelter from the sun, so it's really important that you stay covered up and put plenty of sunscreen on. You've got your straw hat on, Bob, and I've got my hat behind me, so we'll be fine.
Yep.
But there's one other thing, buddy. Do you know what that is?
Yep. No idea.
Should have guessed. One of these, perhaps, Bobby?
A life jacket!
Yeah.
Come on, Constable Bryan, a life jacket. Those are for when you go out to sea. We're going to the river.
Bobby, rivers and creeks can be really dangerous. In fact, more people drown in rivers than they do in the sea.
What? Well, how, Constable Bryan? I mean, the water is as smooth as your head.
And just like my head, Bobby, there's plenty of things going on underneath. Let me show you something for a second.
A river is dangerous when there are strong rapids. There could be like rocks and logs and like tree trunks.
I should wear a life jacket because if I'm swimming and maybe I'm touching the bottom but then there's a big dip and I can't touch the bottom, it will help me float.
Now, we're going to have to use our imagination here a little bit, Bob, and pretend that this cute little paper doll is me.
Handsome, brave, and flat as a bald pancake, you mean?
Yeah, rightio. And we're going to have to pretend that this little stream here is actually a potentially dangerous and fast-flowing river.
Oh, that's a little harder to imagine, Constable Bryan.
Well, watch what happens when I step in at the side of the river here.
He seems to be doing okay so far.
Exactly, but watch what happens when I go into the middle, Bob.
Oh, wow! But the water in the middle looks exactly the same as the water at the end.
And that's just it, Bob. Looks can be deceiving. The water in the middle of the river flows a lot faster than the water at the edges, and that can be really dangerous.
Oh, how dangerous, Constable Bryan?
I'm glad you asked, mate. I've got a little demonstration. Come on. Can you hang on to the end of that, Bob?
Okay.
Now imagine that the weight of this seesaw is the force of the water pushing against you as you're walking in the river.
It's pretty easy at the moment, Constable Bryan.
That's because you're in the shallows, Bobby. Let's go a bit deeper. And a bit deeper.
Still okay, Constable Bryan.
Okay, Bob, so this is a knee-deep, fairly wide river that's flowing at about a walking pace. So it's not moving too quickly and it's not too deep. Can you guess the weight of the water passing by every second, Bob?
A full bucket?
7 tons worth, Bobby. That's 4 elephants every single second.
Did you say elephant?
And that's why rivers are so dangerous. You're right, Bob.
I'm okay. I'm over here, Constable Bryan. Over here.
You right, mate?
Oh, yeah. Oh, 4 elephants, Constable Bryan. Oh, that's a lot of water.
Well, there's no lifeguards at a river, Bobby, like there is at a beach, so that makes these doubly important.
Well, we need to wear life jackets on any boat, eh, Constable Bryan?
You're right, Bob, you do. So you ready to get into that kayak?
Oh, yeah, let's go. Oh, but don't forget your hat, Constable Bryan.
My hat?
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't see it. It was camouflage.
Nice one, Bob. Come on, mate.
Oh, wait up, Constable Bryan. Help me out of this tree first.
You having fun yet, Bobby?
Great fun, Constable Bryan.
Tell you what, I'm feeling a bit hot. Why don't we stop in at this beach for a dip?
Okay. Oh, last one has the rotten egg.
Bob. You can't just go racing on in, buddy.
I've forgotten something again, haven't I, Constable Bryan?
Yeah, I have to check it before you go in, buddy.
I thought you said you've been to the swimming hole before.
I have. But see, that's the thing. Rivers aren't like swimming pools. They change.
How?
Because the rocks at the bottom of the river are affected by currents, Bobby, you see. So the river could be shallower or deeper than the last time you went for a swim. And also there's lots of debris washed up under those rocks as well. There could be weeds or plants that could tangle your feet. So that's why it's really, really important that we check here and then check downstream too. I've checked it out, Bob, and we're both confident swimmers, so we should be fine. But if you aren't confident around water, then never, ever go into the water and never, ever swim in an unsupervised area like this.
Yeah, that's right. Stay safe. Hang on, Constable Bryan. I'm coming up too. Whoa, oh, that looks great fun. But what does that have to do with river safety, Constable Bryan?
Well, a river can move just as fast as one of these water slides, and that's exactly the position you should take, on your back and feet first, so you can see where you're going. Imagine if you ran into something unexpected going face first at that speed, Bobby.
Oh, well, I'd imagine you'd look like a flat-faced bulldog, Constable Bryan. Hello, sports lovers. Welcome to the river safety position, 100 metres. This is the position you should take if you get into trouble in a river until you can safely reach the bank, which Constable Bryan has bravely volunteered to demonstrate. As we can see, he's off. He's off to a good start too, able to see what's coming in front of him and steer with his arms. But wait. What's this? A potential hazard? And he's used his feet to push away the hazard. He may look like a runaway melon in a life jacket, but there's a brain under that peel. Thanks to the river safety position, he's made it to the shore.
Here's another situation where you have to deal with rivers, Bobby, when you're out hiking.
Oh, they must really like each other.
No, Bobby, they're linking their arms so there's less of a chance of anyone falling over or getting washed away. They've found the shallowest spot to cross, but it always pays to be safe.
But what happens if you go for a tramp on the river change when you've come back, Constable Bryan? Like, if it's rained or flooded?
Well, in that case, Bobby, it's better not to cross at all. Better to get an overnight stay than getting washed away.
You betcha. Oh, boy. Oh, I bet it'll be cool fun just to dive in. But I'm not going to, Constable Bryan. After all, I don't know what's just underneath the surface.
Good thinking, Bob. What else have you learnt today?
Oh, well, I've learnt that you should always wear a life jacket, no matter what kind of boat you're on.
Spot on, Bob, and it doesn't matter if you're at sea or on a river. And we looked at how rivers can be really powerful and unpredictable.
And that you should always be very careful about going in and never dive into an unfamiliar river.
And don't forget about checking downstream for any hazards. And that if you can't swim,
stay out of the water. Oh, and then you did the floating melon thing. River safety position.
And we looked at the correct way to cross a river. All in all, a very busy day, Bobby. Phew.
Oh, wow. Well, thanks for taking me on that river trip, Constable Bryan. It was just like in my book.
No worries, Bob. It was great fun, mate.
You know, I've been reading another book, Constable Bryan.
You have?
Yeah.
What's that called?
Journey to the Centre of the Earth.
Shucks. That could be a little bit more difficult. Hey, see you guys next time. And remember, think smart.
Stay safe.
And keep your cool, Kakite. See you next time.
See you later. Constable Bryan, we need to wear our life jackets when we go to the centre of the earth.
Have you ever read Alice in Wonderland, Bob?
Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah.
What's there to do there?
Full of tea parties and really cool hats.
Tea party?
Yeah.
Don't you say, hello.
And that's why rivers are so dangerous. See you next, guys. See you time, baby. For more info about this program and some cool things to do, visit www.bryanandbobby.co.nz. Just make sure it's Bryan with a Y.
Bryan and Bobby brought to you by Blue Light Ventures and Trillium Trust with the help of New Zealand On Air.